TV. And you can download HSN Plus, and I would love it if you'd watch my show, which is replayed on there. It's called HSN Gets Crafty with Suzanne. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of people who watch it on replay, and it's all about creativity. It's very different than what we do on the air, so you can check out all my episodes there. Just as a little heads up, please mark your calendars, because this Tuesday we have Merry Craftsmas coming up. It is a 24-hour event. I'll be launching it at midnight. And we are having an amazing today's special from Diamond Press. You're gonna love it. They always do these great kits. And then I'll be back from 7 to 9 for HSN, I get all my shows messed up. Suzanne Gets Crafty. And then at 9:30, I'll be doing my Facebook Live show. And that's all live on Tuesday here on HSN TV. All right, check this out. The Boombox is back. The Boombox. It is so cool. This has been a huge customer favorite for a really long time. It's that classic 80s style, but it's all modern, which is really, really awesome. Here's what we have. Top seller, 5 flex, free shipping. It's $100 off the HSN price. Normally, we've not gone below $120. So for the birthday month, we even did a better value. We have black, silver, teal, red, and rose gold. And here's what's really important. You are now getting the cover to go with it. That has always been sold up until right now as an upgrade. You had to buy it separately for $30 by itself. So not only did we give you more upgrades and more goodies in this, we've actually lowered the price, which is pretty amazing. And I love the free shipping, love to save money. Lori Leland and Julie, for that matter, have been bringing us some amazing electronics. Lori was a former host here at HSN, and now she's one of our electronic mamas, and we love her and love your products.
Thank you, love you too. I actually started in electronics, then became a host, and then went back to electronics.
Did you know that? I had no idea.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
I love the draw of electronics, right? The newness, the gadgets, I love it. And you know what I loved about the 80s? Portable music. Not the hairstyles, they were a little crazy. The day glow neon, all that, not so much. But the portable music on the go that you can take everywhere. And that's what we're bringing back, so baby.
Cute.
This is bringing it back. We're kicking it old school. This is retro nostalgia at its best. This is coming your way from Studebaker. So if it's one of our #1 top musical brands here on the network. And look at this. I was literally watching a TV show the other day, and it was a TV show about the 80s, and they did a zoom in on an equalizer that looked just like this. I think they bought our Studebaker to use for this show.
No
but
way.
I saw this screen and I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So look at the light show that you get here. You get this incredible equalizer that jumps in time with the music. But here's what you're able to do. You've got a built-in FM radio. Take a look at your analog tuning dial on the top so you can tune in your radio stations right here. You also have your telescoping multi-directional antenna. If it helps you justify the purchase, it even has a built-in rechargeable battery. Keep it charged, and it's ready for your emergency kit if you need it, because all the experts always say have a radio available just in case the power goes out, just in case you need emergency information. So this is going to play any of your shiny silver discs. So if you have those CDs, and I know a lot of us have a lot of collections on CD, maybe you're someone like me. I was pretty bummed when I bought a car back in 2017 and there was no CD player in it. I was like, well, now what am I supposed to do, right? We didn't want to rebuy all of our music all over again digitally. When you have a player like this now, you can take it everywhere you go. Love the fact that it has that feature built right in. Notice when I pop in the disc, Suzanne, take a look. It's showing me how many tracks I have. Simply tap play. You can press a button to go to the next one. All of these cool features. Look at it spinning. Remember how the CDs just used to spin in the players? Yeah. And this is 10 watts of power.
Gosh, it sounds great.
Amazing,
wow.
Amazing sound. This is why it was always a customer pick at the higher price. Isn't it nice?
That's great.
And then Bluetooth as well. So all of your music, past, present, and future, all represented in this incredible, beautiful, beautiful boombox that is so nostalgic.
And I gotta tell you, the red, now we've only had this on a couple airings. The red,
just one.
Oh, it's only one other airing. One. Yeah. And the red was the #1 most popular. And I'll hold it up so you can see it. Look at this, there's only 2, and by the way, it's very lightweight.
7.5 pounds.
Yeah, if you're worried that they were really heavy, it's not. But look how cute that is.
Oh, I love it.
And I only have 200 left in the red, and that was the most popular, the only other airing we had of this. I gotta tell you, the colors are great, so I wanna go over those again.
Oh my gosh.
This one is beautiful.
Look at this teal.
Wow.
So these are your new modern colors, right? The red, the teal, really beautiful. If you wanna look at classics, yes, we have the black for you. The black is kind of that nice shiny black, so it's got a little bit of a sheen to it, but again, very retro looking. The other one that's very retro, don't you think, the silver?
Oh, totally.
I swear I had a silver boombox that looked very much like this, but not nearly as cool. Like it didn't have all the lights.
Can I tell you, we only have a little over 100 of the silver left.
my gosh, very limited.
Shoot.
And then look at the
finally,
rose.
the rose gold. This is like the girly
Gorgeous.
one, everybody. How pretty is that rose gold?
Soft
You know what's
pink.
just so much fun with this is because not only do you take your music wherever you want, you've got the old, you've got the middle, and you've got the new. And I love that because a lot of people say, oh, I listen to my music on my phone, on my tablets. Now you're going to use the Bluetooth. And how easy is that to set up?
It's really, really easy to pair. So all you do is you have a little control dial right here where you're flipping into the various features, okay? So the top is power off. So now I've powered it off, okay? When I go down one, that's radio. One more, that's CD. So it's very, very easy, and you can tell that CD will start to load if it's already in the player. And then this is gonna be your Bluetooth and your auxiliary. So you just go to the bottom of this, basically, that dial. And then all you're gonna do is you're gonna pull down, it depends on what phone you have, whether it's Apple or Android, but you're gonna see an icon here that kind of looks like a bee, right? It looks like a little bee. Tap that, you're gonna see the Studebaker Retro 80s Boombox or something along those lines. Tap it, it'll automatically connect. And then whenever you have your phone nearby and you put this into Bluetooth mode, it automatically connects like it just did.
But if I want, like my husband Craig did connect as well, he could do the same thing and connect.
Oh, exactly.
Right.
All
So
you do is
anybody. So let's say you're having a
pair the
party
next person's,
and you're like, somebody's got a really great soundtrack on their phone.
Right.
Just say, well, pair it to this, and then we'll just party and have fun.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Absolutely
right.
perfect.
That's
and
awesome.
the sound quality here is so amazing. I love the look of it. All of the buttons and controls, I'm gonna show you that in a moment. And if we can, guys, I know I'd love to if we could lower the studio lights at some point, because I wanna show you how this glows. So everything is backlit and glowing. You have 2 woofers, 2 tweeters, again, 10 whopping watts of power here. But look at how beautiful this is. Is this amazing?
great.
So it's blue, 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 blue. Even the dial with that analog tuning right here, it's all backlit. So you can tune in your radio stations and see perfectly. Look how gorgeous this is.
Cool.
Now, I will tell you, if you want to turn off that light show to conserve battery life on that built-in rechargeable battery, you can tap one button and turn it off.
Can I plug it in and just play it with the plugging in
Yeah,
directly?
of course. You can just keep
no
it plugged
problem.
in all the time if you
okay.
want, and
Great.
then unplug it to take it for up to 5 hours on the go.
Oh, nice. Wow,
Isn't that
that's
cool?
great, yeah.
So tailgating, you're tuning in your FM channel to hear the game,
Can I ask you
right?
back in the day, though, how many like D-size batteries did those things take? Like
and they
10,
were like,
right?
what, $20?
Oh, yeah, and there were like 10 batteries.
And they weighed like 4 pounds.
Yeah, they really did. Remember back in the day? That's when they carried it on their shoulders because it was so heavy, for gosh sakes. I mean, really,
That's a good
when you
point.
think about it, it was really heavy. Now, because it's all completely rechargeable, you're not paying for a battery ever. So honestly, if you think about it, even if you have an old, like let's say FM boombox or whatever, and you're still buying batteries for that old thing, it's time to upgrade because I'm going to guarantee that old one is not modern Bluetooth capable. All right, the red is almost gone, everybody. If you want the red, it is almost totally sold out. And the silver, everybody's going old school.
Love it.
Go old school,
I
come
mean,
on.
that does look a lot like what I had, so I get the nostalgia factor around that and why you would want that.
This brings a smile to anybody's face. And you know what's really
Love it.
crazy? Everything that's old and retro is hip and new today.
It's new again.
If you go on, all the kids, I'm talking about, 20 and below, they are loving vinyls.
Love it.
They want albums now. They're playing records, for gosh sakes. It's hysterical. And it's the same with any electronics. They really understand the vibe of how cool the 80s were when it came to electronics because it was so groundbreaking.
Oh my gosh, they love it.
They do love it, and they're proud of it. They show this stuff off. Now, I do want to mention the cover. Up until the first airing of this, which was earlier, we only would sell the cover separately, and that is a $30 value. We've now lowered the price below what we normally have it on, which is $120, added the $30 cover to it.
Right.
So I want you to kind of explain the cover, because it'll still work in the
This
cover.
is a functional cover, so
Okay.
you're going to be able to use it while it's in the cover because of that plastic at the top. It's custom molded for this, but you can utilize the buttons, which is really nice. This makes it water resistant. There's a great little handle up here at the top that you can use to carry it.
What's the zip for?
Look at that.
What's that for?
Oh, if you want to zip off the bottom of it, you can't, or zip off the top of it. Maybe you're by the pool and there's water running. You can zip off the top. So if you want to
you can protect
unzip
the bottom.
this, exactly. The whole thing is water resistant if you leave it in, but if you want to zip it off that top part so that you can access the buttons and controls easier, you can do that. But look at this. Even the speakers, they're open. So you get your music coming through, and you even can pull up your antenna. You've got that telescoping antenna. You can pull it right out through this little, it's a little hook and loop right at the top. So you'll be able to pull out your antenna if you need to extend it because you're doing an FM station. Look at how cool that is right in the case.
And how fun it would be, you're tailgating and you want to listen to football games and you're at the tailgate. You've got this, you turn the music on, you got the lights. It's just really, it's one of those things when people walk into your house, they're like,
Where'd you get that?
Where'd you get that? And oh my God, and then they start talking about all the memories.
Yes.
They're like, oh yeah, we used to go out and like we did.
Oh,
we had a
yeah.
lot of trucks. We had a lot of boyfriends with trucks.
Oh, I love boyfriends with trucks.
Yeah, and we'd go out in Ohio, and we'd go out in the back 40 and have big parties and bonfires.
I love it.
We'd have music and bonfires, and this is so perfect for that.
For that.
Yes.
It's so funny because during COVID, we were at home. I had this on my front porch, and my husband and I, we would just sit outside, and neighbors would be walking just to get outside and get a little exercise, and people were like, where did you get that when they saw it on the front porch?
Right.
That happened time after time, and stories like that kept coming out. People were like, oh my gosh, I remember when I was young, I used to carry it around with me everywhere. Mine weighed 20 pounds, but I carried it anyway. I didn't care. I had to buy all the batteries. Not this one. It's got that built-in rechargeable battery. So take a look. Here's where you're tuning everything in. Your power off, your CD radio.
Sorry,
yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Silver. You all are going super retro, and I love
Whoa.
it. There are 70 left in silver.
Gosh.
Guys,
That's
those are going to
so
sell out
crazy.
tonight. So if you want this silver, which is super classic, 70 left here. The red, how many do I have left there? Okay, guys, I have 150 left in the red. And I just think, if you want to show off, grab the red. It's like candy apple red, like
It looks like
candy apple.
Looks like a race car.
Oh, totally.
It looks fast.
Like a Ferrari.
Rawr.
There you go. Okay,
I
I'm sorry,
love
go
it.
ahead.
No, it's okay. So you got your analog tuning dials for tuning on the radio and your analog dial for volume.
And that's
Love that.
FM.
And you have your FM. So you have FM and FM stereo that you can select right over here when you put it in radio mode, okay? If you want to plug in an older device, this has an auxiliary port right here, so you can plug in an iPod or something else. Maybe you've got an old MP3 player or something that has music trapped on
Or
it.
you just want to listen to it with headphones.
You have a headphone jack
auxiliary.
too.
And you get the headphone jack.
You have
Oh,
both.
that's awesome.
Yeah, you get both of those features, which is really nice. As I am working now through my playlist on my cell phone, I can actually tap right here on the Studebaker, and it switches the song on my phone. How cool is that? Usually you have to pick up your phone, but
that's
I'm
handy
Bluetoothing.
dandy.
Look. And it's switching to the next. Is that awesome?
Oh, that's brilliant.
I know, that's so cool.
That's really
so that's a really neat feature too. I love that. And you also have a lot of buttons and dials over here to adjust the sound. So if you fancy yourself a little bit of a, oh, maybe you're a DJ, right? Or maybe you've always wanted to be a DJ. You're gonna be able to switch up the bass, the balance, you can switch up the treble, all over here with these dials. So you can make your music sound the way you want it to sound, which I think is really pretty cool. And then the other thing that you can do here as well, again, pull out that antenna, put it into FM or FM stereo mode whenever you want to listen to the radio. You're going to be able to pull in max channels. And the tuning, this just brings back so many memories of our old radios, right? Where you're like, tuning it into the perfect radio station.
That's awesome.
But wait till you get this home. Wait till you see not only how beautiful it is, but that incredible sound quality, built-in rechargeable batteries. That's one of my favorite features with this because you're not buying more batteries. You're not lugging around something that costs more money. Leave it plugged in to your point whenever you want it to just stay in wall power, and then unplug it when you want to take it on the go for up to 5 hours. But look at this.
Can you
It's
imagine
so
this
gorgeous.
and our today's special 2-pack of fans? Here we go. Who's going to be the brigadier at the beach? You got your music, you got or the pool or the backyard. You got your 2 fans. We're blowing.
love it.
We're happy.
Good
we're
idea.
comfortable. We're dancing. We're boogieing.
We could wrap that fan right on this handle and set
Actually,
this down and
honest to
enjoy it
goodness, we
on the
could.
beach. Like, you
Wouldn't
know, sit
that
on
be
your towel.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh,
Stay
I
cool,
love
get your
it.
tunes.
How fun.
It's all about summer, right?
One thing I got to point out, free shipping, that's huge. Love to save money, might as well save it any way you can. And we have 5 flex. What's that? What does that mean? If you have a major credit card, you pay it off in 5 months. That's all weekend long, but it does end at the end of the weekend. And it's only $20 to get this home using a major credit card. And again, that free S&H just saves you more money. Silver, last call. Red, last chance. That's it. When Lori does her other airings throughout this weekend, we're going to be down to, what, 3 colors basically,
Yes,
right?
I think you're right.
Yeah, and these are the 2 most popular. Like, these are the ones that everybody just goes nuts over.
So
So if you
popular.
want the silver, which is completely retro, or you want the red, I'll tell you what's going to happen after those 2 are sold out. The black's going to go.
Oh my gosh, I bet you're right.
Because it's pretty retro like the silver.
It is. It's
Yeah.
a classic color, right? It's one of
Yes.
those colors we remembered growing up with. And you've got your great handle here at the top, nice and sturdy. You saw me fling this thing up on my shoulder and put it down, 7.5 pounds, lightweight enough to carry everywhere,
Right.
but significant and substantial enough to be impressive. If you're buying this as a gift for someone that you love, you just wait. Look at this box.
That's great.
This is crazy. Look at how nice and gigantic this box is. It's a 2-hander. I had to hold it like with both hands. That's how big this is. So it is a wow gift. If you're gifting it to someone, they're They're gonna think you spent the full, you know, couple hundred to get it home, for sure.
And before, until the birthday, it's typically $120 and up.
Yep.
So not only do we go below that, we're under 100, you get the case. So the cover was an additional $30 purchase you bought.
Right.
In addition to this. So we've now added that for this special configuration. You're getting it under $100. You've got 5 flex pays. You've got free shipping. It's the best deal we've done on the Studebaker.
It's the
really, when you
best
think
we've
about it.
ever done.
Yeah.
And I remember when we first launched that case, it was a hit at $50. We finally started to discount it so people could get it home for $30.
Right.
But we've now added it, and you don't have to buy it. And I think that's so nice that we're including it for you. And it doesn't matter what genre of music you're listening to. Everything sounds great on Studebaker. It also doesn't matter what Bluetooth device you have, whether it's phones, Android, Apple, tablets. You can listen to your musical services. So maybe you're doing iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, whatever it is you're listening to, or maybe it's just music files that are trapped on your phone. You just kind of keep transferring it from phone to phone to phone. It's gonna play all of that for you. You also have, and I'm playing it right here, you can see this disc spinning. I love that. We're just kicking it old school with that little disc. Look at that. So much fun to actually have a way to play your CDs if you have that giant collection like so many of us. We invested in bands that we love. We burned CDs on our computers, a lot of us. This is gonna be absolutely a perfect way for you to relive the nostalgia.
Come on.
And enjoy your current music.
And if you
with
do want to carry it
Studebaker.
around like that, you actually can, because it's
You
only
totally
7
can.
pounds. There's no batteries anymore. Yay.
Woohoo.
I have 20 left in the silver. Look how fun this is.
It's so cool.
Oh, you know there's somebody in your list who's going to go, oh, that's the greatest gift ever. In
Very
the red,
impressive.
how many do I have left? Oh, we have under 100 in
my
the red.
gosh,
So
that one's
silver's
gonna
going
go
to be completely
next.
sold out. Red's going to happen next. And by the way, you guys are just jumping on the aqua too. You're here a lot. We've got several great products. We have
do.
Tech Impressions Cube.
We have the Cube.
We have the Tech Impressions Desk Back, which I bought for Christmas gifts last year.
Yes.
Tonight, it's the lowest price we have ever offered.
Half
so
price.
stick around.
Is that crazy?
And you've got the multimedia thing.
And
we're
we
gonna
have
do.
the multimedia thing too from Emerson, yeah. So you can burn basically your VHS tapes onto discs or USBs or SD cards.
Which was a huge upgrade, which I love.
Oh my gosh,
All right, I got to
great.
go over here, Lori. Thanks, baby.
Thanks,
We'll
girl.
see you
See
in a
you
little
soon.
bit. Come on over here with me.